Hey guys, Matt here. First off, wanted to say sorry for there being no video yesterday. I was having fun with my family for Easter, and I hope you guys had fun with your families for Easter too. Today's video will be on a deck profile that I built a couple weeks ago, and it's just based upon Ape Fighter, uh, Gora Panda, and on Berserk Gorilla. With it boosting by Solidarity, it allows it basically to create either A giant wall, or B, just allowing monsters to destroy everything. So starting off the list, we have Behemoth, the king of all animals. When it's summoned by sending two monsters to the grave, you can send two monsters that are in your grave to your hand that are beasts. Next, we have 3 Green Baboon, Defender of the Forest. Basically, when any of your monsters that are beasts are destroyed, you can take 1,000 points of damage and then special summon him, whether he's in the grave or in your hand. Then we have 3 Ape Fighters. This is basically your boss monster of the deck to build more and more attack faster and faster. Then we have 3, this panda, can't pronounce his first name and I'm not going to try, because he gains attack for your opponent's monsters, and combined with Solidarity, it's going to basically create a giant attacking monster that your opponent's going to try to attack over, but it's going to be very, very hard. Next we have 3 Berserk Gorilla. He starts at 2,000 attack points, which is a high for a 4-star monster, but with Solidarity and all the other cards in this game meant to boost his attack, he will become an unstoppable gorilla. Next we have 3 giant rats to help you get the Ape Fighters, not the Ape Fighters, to help you get out like all the pandas and all the other cards in the deck. Maybe you can also summon a giant rat to help you just whittle down your deck to get to those cards you need. 1 super nimble mega hamster for summoning other 3-star monsters like Panda. 1 Death Wombat. Death Wombat's in here because I felt that every single time I couldn't pull the certain traps that would stop my opponent from killing me for a turn, this kind of helps. Then 2 Pero Cerberus. This card helps a lot because when it's in the grave, you can banish it and destroy a card on the field. Now, that could be a monster that your opponent has, their spell cards, even the field cards, or if you just wanted to, you do it to destroy the other barrow. Now, onto spells, we have 1 Regeki to destroy your opponent's monsters if you can't attack over them immediately. 2 creature swaps, just in case you want to switch one of their monsters with the giant rat, so you get its effect and their monster. 1 Day of Peace, for basically allowing you to stall for 1 turn. Double Summon, just in case 1 turn you have 2 pandas in your hands at once. A Gold Sarko, you can either use this for the Solidarity to send it to your hand if you don't have one in your hand, or to create a giant wall, or a giant rat, or Ape Fighter, honestly, because usually I use it for Ape Fighter or I use it for the Solidarity, only because Ape Fighter can create a giant barricade where people can't go over, or the Solidarity creates the giant wall of attacking for your opponent can't attack over. Next we have 2 Pot of Dualities for that extra draw power. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons because back row does hurt this deck a lot, but I see 2 MSTs that are doesn't make the deck so cloggy, but it allows it enough to draw it when you need it. 3 Solidarities, except for Panda, Solidarity is the main part of this deck to keep boosting all those beast monsters you have. Next, for the traps, we have 2 Threatening Roars for that stopping power that you need, just in case. 2 Mirror Forces. Now, I could run a 3rd Threatening Roar or a 3rd Mirror Force, but I kept running into people destroying the Mirror Force because they knew it was Mirror Force face down. Or I would take out a Mirror Force and put a Threatening Roar, and then the Threatening Roar wouldn't help. 1 Breakthrough Skill, just because this deck kinda hurts you in certain ways against certain effect monsters. Like, a couple days ago I was playing against Nordics, and they kept summoning and summoning and summoning. And it was just hard to get over, what's his name? The not Loki, but it was Odin. And using this card stopped its effect, so it helped a little bit. 7 Tools of the Bandit and Dark Bribe. Now these cards are basically the same, but one allows you to draw, which is Dark Bribe. Your opponent to draw 1, and your 7 Tools, you take 1,000 damage. In this deck, taking the 1,000 points of damage isn't bad because the Green Baboon you technically do take damage from, but it allows you to build that wall. With 7 Tools and Dark Bribe, it allows your opponent's cards not to be activated as much as possible, allowing you to go for that 1-turn OTK or the 2-turn OTK, which this deck is based around. Next, for the extra deck, we only have 3 cards because I only really ran into 3 cards often, so I took the rest out. 3 Diamond Direwolf, because it fits with the beast engine of this deck. The 4 stars allows you to sacrifice the ape fighter if they're not working for you, or the giant rats, or the berserk gorillas, so that you could summon Diamond Direwolf and then sack one of the hero monsters. Or if it's on its last leg, you could sacrifice him to destroy opponent's card. Now in the comments section below, please tell me, what do you think I should add to this deck, or how I can make it better? So far, it's doing extremely well against certain decks here on Devpro or against my friends. But please, in the comment section below, leave suggestions to make this deck a little better. And if you're just going to try this deck out, please tell me. Hit that like button if you want to see more deck profiles, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.